What up, everyone? Iron Wolf here, playing FNAF 4 on PlayStation 5. Oh, 2 a.m. Nice. So far, so good. Oh. So far, so good. I got a jump scare. Oh man, 5 days until the party. What did he do this time? He locked you in your room again? Don't be scared. I am here for you. I am here with you. These are my friends. Protect me. Protect me from this nightmare. Tomorrow is another day. Night 1. I was supposed to hold the door shut. One a.m. So far, so good. So far, so good. Man, it's too quiet. Oh, oh, fudge. That didn't go as planned. Hey, Foxy. Alrighty. I was so close to night one, huh? Headset's dying. Oh crap, we gotta charge that. This seems terrifying. Yeah, this is, I gotta say, this was one of like the Five Nights at Freddy's game that scared me the most. Out of all of the Five Nights at Freddy's game, this one scared me the most. And it's mainly because this was the Five Nights at Freddy's game that basically felt different compared to the other FNAFs. Because I remember the other FNAFs took place where you're behind a computer desk and you're looking through camera to camera. And I remember the first one was like you were in like the Five Nights at Freddy's pizzeria and you were behind a computer desk looking at the camera, making sure that they're not getting out of their spots that they're supposed to be in. They're not getting out of their spots. If they're trying to come near your door, you have to close the door to the security door. And I remember that was like in the first game. And then the second game took place somewhere else, but it was still you sitting behind a desk. And but it was like toy animatronics. Like you had toy Bonnie, you had toy Chica, toy. I think you had toy Freddy, toy Springtrap. I don't know if no Springtrap wasn't in the game. I don't think. But yeah, in FNAF 3, that was Sister's location, and that one took place in, wasn't it an elevator? But yeah, that one was creepy. But this one, FNAF 4, just felt different in some sort of way. Because in FNAF 4, you're literally, it's like, kind of like real life. Basically, you're on a bed sleeping, and let's say, FNAF 5 was this their location. Oh yeah, because, oh yeah, you're right. FNAF 5 was Sister's location. FNAF 3 is the one that has Springtrap in it. Yeah, you're correct. But yeah, FNAF 4 just felt different in some sort of way. because like it's like real life. Okay, let's say you're basically on a bed sleeping, right? And you had like monsters in that same room, and you have to try to close the door for preventing them from getting in. It's kind of like real life. But yeah, FNAF 4 just gave me like the most scares out of all the other FNAF games. This was like the most scariest one out of all. Like in my opinion, that I gotta say FNAF 4 was scary because basically you're behind a bed, you have to look through door by door with a flashlight, kind of like bedtime, like your bedtime, and and the monsters are there, and you're scared of monsters. So your parents give you a flashlight, so that way you won't be scared. And if you see a monster, you could like try to like flash the flashlight at them to scare them away. This one just seemed like something that would basically happen in real life, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's why FNAF 4 always gave me the scares. Yeah, every time I play FNAF 4, I have to look behind me, seriously, because I have a closet with four doors. Yeah, seriously, Blow, I have that exact same feeling too, because I have a closet and I have two doors, basically kind of like how FNAF 4 has. And literally, I have to. Oh, headset died. Can you guys hear me? I'm using the built-in microphone. But anyways, as I was saying, in my room I have a closet and two doors. So every time I play FNAF 4, I literally have to look through each door next to me, and I have to look by my closet to make sure no one's there. Because FNAF 4 just seems real, because when I'm playing this game, it actually it actually feels like someone's in the room with you when playing this, because this game takes place in a bedroom, and when you're playing this literally in a bedroom, it just feels real. Like, and especially playing with headphones, and when you hear someone next to you or the animatronic next to you, you literally have to look by your door to make sure no one's there, or by your closet to make sure no one's there. Like, this is why FNAF 4 was freaking scary. Like, it has like that realism feel because it takes place literally in a bedroom. And I gotta say, playing this in a bedroom just doesn't seem right because it gets so freaking scary. Now you guys can see why FNAF 4 is scariest in my opinion. Let me out. Poor me. Locked me in my own room. Hey, you excited for Security Breach? And I think that, and I love the idea that they're going with Security Breach. They're doing something different that they never done before, and that is they're actually having the first ever FNAF game that's going to actually be literally free roam, a open world free roam game. I'm excited to see how that is. And after watching that trailer, did you guys get Slender the Rival vibes after that? I mean, hold on, how do I back out?
Okay, I could just say it here. I mean, after looking at that trailer and seeing the way FNAF Security Breach is, it looks like the type of game that could have a multiplayer. And in my opinion, okay, so have you guys ever seen gameplay of um, that multiplayer game for Hello Neighbor called Secret Neighbor? They literally made a multiplayer version for Hello Neighbor, and it's called Secret Neighbor. But anyways, have you guys ever seen gameplay footage or just gameplay of Secret Neighbor? And I think I did end up streaming it one time. Okay, so after watching the trailer for Security Breach, it looks like the type of game that could be very similar to Secret Neighbor. It looks like if Security Breach did have a multiplayer, it would run similar to Secret Neighbor. But yeah, just the way the style Security Breach looks and just the way the gameplay is, it looks like if it is multiplayer, it could run similar to Secret Neighbor. But yeah, I could definitely see Security Breach having a multiplayer. Oh, you guys saw that? My thing kind of froze. Just watching, I feel like somebody is watching me. Yeah, like literally. This is why FNAF 4 was the one that scared me. Is one of the FNAF games that scared me the most because it literally takes place in a bedroom, and in the game it has a closet, it has a couple drawers, it has a couple chores like shelves where you can put your clothes in. It has pictures on the wall. It has a vent. It has toys on the ground. Like it literally actually feels like a legit bedroom. And playing this game literally in a bedroom, or basically watching gameplay of it in your room, it just literally feels like someone's watching you. This is why FNAF 4 scared me, because knowing the fact it takes place in a bedroom and you're playing in a bedroom, you literally have to look side by side and make sure no one's literally watching you in your room. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Is it gone? Is it gone? I don't wanna. I don't wanna let go. Is it gone? Should I let go? Oh fuck! It was not gone the whole time. What was it doing the whole time behind that door? What was it doing the whole time? It was literally camping there. The whole time. I thought it would have been. It would. If I were that animatronic, I would have been gone by now. Holy moly! Damn, we got a camper on the loose. Hey, it's me, Kirby. Hey, what's up, Kirby? What's up? Playing some FNAF 4. Oh, I have a question for you guys. Okay, guys, can you guys hear me? Let me know if you guys want to hear the question. And if you guys want to if you guys want me to ask you the question that I want to ask you guys, type in the chat yes. So that way I can let you guys know this question I want to ask you guys. But yeah, type in yes if you guys want me to tell you what the question is. Yes. Okay, you want to hear it? Okay. Since Scott Cawthon is teaming with Blumhouse to make a FNAF movie, and since Scott Cawthon already found a screenplay, and he did say that filming starts spring of 2021, this spring, which technically it's already spring, meaning that they already filmed. They're already filming the movie. They're already filming. And since the movie does not come out until 2022, what do you guys, in your opinion, what FNAF game do you guys think the movie is going to be based off of? Do you guys think that since this is going to be the first ever FNAF movie, that this is going to be based off of the first game? And if we do end up getting sequels, then FNAF 1, the movie, will take place off of the first game. And then once we get a sequel, FNAF 2, that movie is going to take place off of FNAF 2. And then once we get FNAF 3 movie, that's going to take place of FNAF 3. But yeah, do you guys think that the FNAF movie is going to take place off of the first game? Or do you guys think the FNAF movie is going to be its own story, its own movie, in some sort of way, like its own creation? But since it's the creator of FNAF that's making is helping making the movie, since the creator of FNAF, Scott Cawthon, is involved, it's probably going to be based off of the first game. So the movie is probably going to be based off of FNAF 1, the game. But in your guys' opinion, the question is, what do you guys think the movie is going to be based off of? What FNAF game do you think it's going to be based off of? That's my question to you. These are my friends. First, I think there's going to be a flashback to FNAF 4. I would like to see that in the movie. A flashback to FNAF 4. You wanna know my opinion? What I think? You wanna know what I think? Okay, so I think the movie is going to be a mixture between all of the FNAF games. And how I think that's going to be possible for the movie is I think they're going to have the first. I think they're going to start off the movie. They're going to the opening sequence of the movie because you know how like in Saw. Have you guys ever seen the Saw movies? Right, where every time they opened up the movie, they always opened up the movie with the first kill, and as soon as the person dies in the movie, that's when the title sequence comes in. Like how in Saw 2, when they opened up the movie with that guy have his eyes sealed shut, and literally Jigsaw put a key in his eye, and he has like a reverse bear trap on his head. I think it's a reverse bear trap. I can't remember what the trap was, but literally he has like a timer, and literally the key that opens it up to like remove the trap off of his head is literally in his eye, and he has to like basically grab the knife to like get the key out, but he couldn't do it. Like he didn't want to risk like cutting his own eye open. He was like really scared and frightened. So when the timer went down, the trap clapped on his head and basically killed him. And once he died, that's where the Saw 2 title popped up on the screen. But yeah, in the Saw movies, they always open up the movie with the first kill, and then that's where the title sequence comes into place. Like in Saw 2, it opened up with that guy dying, and then the Saw 2 title showed on the screen, and then in Saw 3, when the person died, they showed the Saw 3 title popping up on the screen. So in my opinion, for FNAF movie, I think it's going to have some sort of like similar take, where, but like a mixture of some sort. So I think the movie is going to open up with FNAF 1. So we're going to see a live action of FNAF 1, and it's going to probably be like the guy trying to survive all 5 nights. And it's probably going to have like the first kill. He wasn't able to survive all those 5 nights. And once he dies and gets killed, that's where it's going to switch over to FNAF 2. And we're going to see like the person trying to survive all those 5 nights. And in FNAF 2, I think in FNAF 2 is in this one, he's going to actually survive all those 5 nights, and it's going to show like a news article of the person surviving. It's we got a survivor. The sole survivor survived 5 nights at this abandoned mayhem and blah blah blah. It's going to show it on the news article, and after they show FNAF 2, it's going to switch over to FNAF 3, and we're going to actually see the person trying to survive in FNAF 3. But yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. But I think it's going to be a mixture of all the other FNAF games combined into one movie. So FNAF 1, FNAF 2, FNAF 3, FNAF 4, FNAF 5 is going to be all combined into one movie. But yeah, you by the way I say it, you get what I'm trying to say, right? What I mean. But yeah, I think they're going to do something like that. But like I said, I don't think that they're going to do that because it's probably going to be a really long movie if they have to do that. But like I said, they could like end it really. They could have FNAF 1 end really short, kind of like a short film, kind of like a what those FNAF short films you see on YouTube. But basically, all the other short films combined into one film, something like that. Like the theme at the start of the movie. Yeah, something like that. Oh, I see what you're saying. But yeah, what do you think about my idea? What do you think about my idea that about how I think they should do it? How I think the movie should start up like. All right, let's start things up. Tomorrow is another day. I think the theme should be the marionette music theme, but a little scarier. Like the theme at the start of the movie. Oh yeah, and also, you know how like in the Saw movies where they literally have Saw they literally have their own version, their own theme for Saw called Hello Zep. But yeah, you know how like every time they end Saw, they always have the theme play Hello Zep. Well, in the FNAF movie, I think the FNAF movie should have its own theme, kind of like how Saw does. Because you know, like Saw has its own theme. I would love to see FNAF has its own theme, like its very own theme. Yeah, this would be a definitely good theme. I would like to see that they use this theme as the FNAF movie's own theme, but make this theme right here a bit creepier, make it more creepier and more dark. Because since this is going to be a live action FNAF movie, it should be a bit dark and a bit scarier. So they should make this theme a bit dark and scarier. Alright, night one. This time I'm not freaking letting go of the door. I'm keeping it freaking locked. I think I could survive to 6 a.m. I better, at the end of the video, I better hear a yay! The little victory sound effect when you survive the night. I better hear that in the movie too. Yeah, it should be a bit slower and dark in some sort of way. Hold on, let me try to give an example. This is how it should sound. Hold on, let me do a little editing. Let me fix that. Let me fix it. I can make it a little bit better. And once I edit it, should I upload it separately to YouTube so you guys can take a listen? I may put a little sound effects in there. I may put a little sound effects in there to make it a bit more dark in some sort of way. Oh yeah, that's right. What's up? I'm laying down on my bed, relaxing, playing some FNAF 4. Hey, Vortex and everyone in the chat. If I edit the theme and upload it separately to YouTube, would you guys definitely check it out? Definitely give it a watch. And also, I'm gonna add a bit sound effects in there too. Like I may add a bit like creepy sound effects, like a creepy laugh, maybe like someone crying in the background. But I don't know. But I'm probably gonna make it a bit creepier than what you guys just heard earlier. But yeah, I'm gonna edit the soundtrack, little sound theme song, and give it a little dark vibe in there. Put a little darkness in there. Like I'm gonna make the theme a bit dark. Uh oh. I literally can't go. Oh. Oh shit. That scared me. Oh boy. Let's rewind that back again. Let's rewind that. Laugh, maybe I like someone crying in the background. Let me rewind that back. I'm probably gonna make it a bit creepier than what you guys just heard. I was like, why is it freezing? Why is it not letting me run over there? And I forgot to press L1. I was literally pressing X on it, and I forgot X is the flashlight. L1 is to run towards the door. Oh man, I forgot the buttons, and that's what got me freaking a jump scare earlier. But yeah, I'm gonna edit the soundtrack. This little sound. Oh man, let's rewind this back and give it a little dark vibe in there. Put a little darkness in there. Like I'm gonna make the theme a bit dark. I literally can't go. Oh. And when I said oh, that's when I realized shit, I was pressing the wrong button the whole time. Oh shit, that scared me. Oh man, I screamed like a little girl, and you guys heard it too. Oh shit, that was funny. I was pressing the wrong button the whole time. Oh man, I screamed like a little girl. I'm gonna. Yo, should I make a montage after? Should I make a montage for that? Like, how many times did I get scared in FNAF? Like, should I make a jump scare montage? How many times I get scared up there? I see a couple other YouTubers make montages. Like, it's like a few little tribute clips of all their jump scares that they got in games. Like every horror game that they played and got a jump scare of, they made like a little montage of it, and it included all their jump scares in the video. And I was wondering, I was thinking, should I make like something like that as well? Like do a montage and include clips of all the games I played that gave me a jump scare. and it has all my jump scares in it. Hold on, let me see what you said. Foxy plays. I have a good idea. You know the starting credits when the movie says Five Nights at Freddy's, it should do Golden Freddy's laugh. That would be awesome, and I would like that too. That would be so awesome. Like as soon as the titles, you know what those are called, right? Like as soon as the starting credits pop up, when the movie says Five Nights at Freddy's, as soon as the title pops up, Five Nights at Freddy's, you know what that's called, right? In movies, that is called a title sequence. Every time the movie's title pops up on as soon as the movie title pops up on the screen, when it says Five Nights at Freddy's, or let's say you're watching Halloween, and as soon as the title sequence, as soon as the title says Halloween, that's called title sequence. But yeah, anyways, that would be a really good idea right there. That they have the title sequence as soon as it says Five Nights at Freddy's, as soon as the Five Nights at Freddy's title sequence pop up on the screen, you hear Golden Freddy's laugh when the when the FNAF title pops up. I would definitely like to see that in the movie. But if the movie takes place, if the movie is based off of the first FNAF game, then they're probably gonna have to put. Oh yeah, if Golden Freddy could. They could include Golden Freddy's laugh, because wasn't Golden Freddy also in the first FNAF game as well? So yeah, I could see Golden Freddy's laugh included. But yeah, that would be a really good idea right there. I like that idea. They should go with that. And also, when the title sequence pops up, I have a good idea too. I think the Five Nights at Freddy's title, as soon as it pops up on the screen saying Five Nights at Freddy's, as soon as the movie says Five Nights at Freddy's, I think they should have Five Nights at Freddy's title written in blood, and you see blood dripping down of the title. I think that would be a really good Five Nights at Freddy's logo popping up on the screen. Like they literally have the logo covered in blood, and you see like blood dripping down. Or they have balloons on the logo. Like you literally see balloons. But yeah, I would definitely like to see the FNAF title written in blood, and you see like blood drips. But I think it would make more sense to include balloons in the title. Like, have the titles have balloons in it. Like, you see the Five Nights at Freddy's title pop up, and the balloons are, like, floating away. I think that, that's what I was trying to... Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. That's what I was trying to say earlier, that I think the FNAF movie should be similar. They should have it start up similar to Saw. Because you know how like every time the Saw movie starts up, they always have that opening kill. And as soon as someone dies in the movie, that's when they have the Saw title pop up on the screen. Saw 1. Or in Saw 2, remember how like in the second Saw movie, when that guy died in the trap, as soon as he died, they had the Saw 2 title pop up on the screen? Well, for FNAF, I think in the FNAF movie, as soon as a jump scare happens, I think they should start it up with a jump scare. As soon as the jump scare happens in the start of the movie, that's when the FNAF title will pop up. Oh shit! He's camping again. But yeah, I think the movie should like have something similar to Saw, but instead of someone dying, it's a jump scare in FNAF. But yeah, I think the movie should start up with a jump scare, and as soon as the jump scare first happens in the movie, that's when the title will pop up. Five Nights at Freddy's. But yeah, I would like to see something like that where they literally have the movie start up with a jump scare. Like, let's say it's like it starts off with like kind of like how FNAF 1 was, where the guy is sitting behind a computer desk and the guy on the phone is like, hello, hello, and he's like talking on the phone, giving you a tip and like welcoming you to your new job, and he's basically giving you a tip on how this new job works, blah blah blah. I think the movie should start up similar to how FNAF 1 is, and have it where the guy is looking through camera to camera to see if like the FNAFs are like following direct, if to see if the animatronics are following directions, if they're not doing something they're not supposed to. And basically, if the animatronics is next to you, you have to look at the door, try to close the door. And let's say they have the movie start off with the guy accidentally didn't follow the rules, like the guy was giving on, like the guy on the phone was trying to give him the tips. So let's say the guy accidentally didn't follow the rules. He didn't follow the guy's the phone guy advice, and let's say the guy messes up, right? Then that's when he ends up getting a jump scare because he messed up. So as soon as the jump scare happens, that's when the Five Nights at Freddy's title pops up on the screen, and then boom, that's how the movie starts. That's how the movie will open up like. But yeah, have it start off similar to FNAF 1, and then have the guy looking to camera, like the janitor looking to camera, and have the guy janitor have his first jump scare. And as soon as he gets the jump scare, that's when the Five Nights at Freddy's movie title will pop up. And just like that, that's how the movie will start up like. But yeah, I think they should start it up like that. Alrighty. Alright, let's try this again. Hey, buddy, can you see me? Hey, help me out. He locked me out. Oh, poor me. Kind of. Foxy plays. Right. Let's see what you said, Foxy. Kind of reminds me of the Goosebumps 2 movie called Haunted Halloween. Bro, there was a freaking jump scare. Like, there was a guy that was trying to prank this girl, and it literally gave me a freaking heart attack. Like, he climbed up to the window and freaking put his face on the window, scared the bejears out of me. Oh, I remember that scene in Goosebumps 2, and I think right as of right now they have both the Goosebumps movie on Netflix, Goosebumps 1 movie and Goosebumps 2. I think both of them are on Netflix. And also, speaking of the Goosebumps movie, what did you think of Jack Black's take on R.L. Stein? Did you think Jack Black did a good job on playing the role as R.L. Stein, or do you think you would have preferred someone else to play the role as R.L. Stein? Imagine if they got the real R.L. Stein in the movie. Is R.L. Stein still alive? Hold on. Is he still alive? How old is he right now? He's 77 years old. Robert Lawrence Stein, also known as R.L. Stein. Do you remember that Goosebumps? Do you remember that Goosebumps video game that was on PC? I remember I ended up playing a Goosebumps game on PC, and I had a lot of fun with it. I think it was called The Haunted Tour, but there was a Goosebumps game I remember that was on PC. Hold on, Goosebumps video game. No, I don't think it was called The Haunted Tour. I think it was called The Haunted House. Hold on, it's been a while. Hold on, let me look it up. Oh, yeah, there we go. I found it. I found it. It was on PS2. There we go, not PC. It was called Goosebumps Horrorland. But yeah, I remember playing that long time ago, and I had so much fun with it. I wish someday they end up making another Goosebumps game that is very similar to Horrorland. I had so much fun on it. And I do remember, I think it took place in, if I, it's been a while, but I think it took place in an amusement park. And basically, you were like one of the customers that bought a ticket to the music park, and you have to like ride the rides, walk around, check what ride you want to go on. And I remember there was a couple creepy moments in the game, couple freaky moments like that happened in the amusement park that gave me like that creeped me out and gave me like jump scares. But yeah, I hope they make another Goosebumps game that's very similar to Horrorland. Was Nightmare Bonnie still camping on the last game? Yep, he was. He was camping the last game. But yeah, geez, we have a freaking camper over here. We have a camper. I want to see a Goosebumps 3. I think there will be a Goosebumps 3. Because R.L. Stein got sucked into the book. Well, apparently the way Goosebumps 2 ended off, I think there will be a sequel. Because remember in Goosebumps 2, where in the movie, they try to get all of the creatures back in the book where they belong. Because remember how in the movie, all the creatures escaped the book? So in the movie, they basically had to put the all the creatures back to their book where they came from. So they had to like get them back where they belong. And remember how oh man. Remember how in Goosebumps 2, the way the movie ended, where they thought they got all the creatures back in the book, but they were missing one creature that didn't end up. They were missing one creature that they forgot to put back in the book, which was the Invisible Man, the Invisible Guy. They missed one person. They missed one creature. So basically, I think that basically confirms that there's going to be a third one. The way it ended. But yeah, remember how in the movie the way the movie remember how the way the movie ended, like the invisible guy was the only creature that they didn't put in the book. The invisible guy didn't get back where he belonged, so the invisible guy is still on the lurk. He's still out there. So they basically were missing someone. But yeah, when it comes to movies, you literally have to pay attention to the ending of the movie. Because normally the way the movie ends, it normally leads towards a sequel. And the way the second Goosebumps movie ended, it basically hinted towards a sequel because the invisible guy is still out there. He's still lurking. So the way Goosebumps 2 ended, it basically confirms a sequel. But yeah, when it comes to movies, you literally have to pay attention and keep your eyes peeled and keep your eyes on the lookout. Because normally movies end with a hint towards another sequel. They always end it in a cliffhanger, which is leading towards a sequel. And normally when it comes to movies, when you get to the end credits, don't leave the theater. Stay all the way to the very end at the end credits, because if you leave the theater, there's a chance you may miss out on a post-credit scene. Because normally they have post-credit scenes in end credits. Because if you leave the theater, you may miss out, because normally those post credits lead towards a sequel as well. But yeah, when it comes to movies, stay all the way to the very end of the movie at the end credits, because normally it leads towards a sequel. And normally at the end credits there is a post credit scene. Oh yeah, they forgot Slappy as well. I forgot about that. But yeah, Slappy and the Invisible Man is on the loose. No, 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 no. Wait, no. I got it all wrong. Uh, Goosebumps 1 was the one where the Invisible Man was on the lurk. And the way the movie ended, where the Invisible Man is still out there, basically leading towards a sequel. And then Goosebumps 2 is the one where it ended, where Slappy is still out there. He's still on the loose. But am I correct? And also, yeah, another monster is still out there. But yeah, am I correct? Wasn't the first one ended with the Invisible Man still alive? And then the second one ended with Slappy still being out there. Oh, and also, Slappy, didn't Slappy trap R.L. Stein in its own book in the second one as well? So basically, R.L. Stein is trapped in his own book. But yeah, it's been a while. I have to see the movies again. That jump scare I got with Freddy. Well, think Slappy wrote his own book and wanted to suck Arlstein in it. Basically, wrote a story about Arlstein and sucked him into his own book. Yeah, I remember that in the second movie. Slappy basically wrote a book about Arlstein, and basically, now that Arlstein has his own book, he basically made Arlstein into some sort of creature. Because normally it's the creatures that are the ones that is only going to be sucked into their own book. But now that R.L. Stine has his own book, wouldn't that make R.L. Stine a creature? And Slappy wrote a book about R.L. Stine, and basically R.L. Stine has a book about himself. And at the end of the second movie, Slappy trapped R.L. Stine in his own book. So basically, R.L. Stine got sucked into his own book. Now R.L. Stine is trapped. So basically, the way the second movie ended, that basically tells you that it's leading towards a sequel. We're definitely getting a third movie for sure. Hey, what's up? What's up, Victor? Victor. Victor. Give me. Victor. Victor. Alrighty. What's up, dude? He's Victor the Viper. Victor the Viper. Alright, let's see what's going on right now. Did you see my comment about where I said they forgot about Slappy? Yep, I did, and I was replying to it as well. But yeah, Slappy was the one that they forgot. But yeah, that basically leads towards a sequel. The way they ended the movie, where they forgot about Slappy, and basically Slappy trapped R.L. Stine in his own book. Oh yeah, we're getting a third movie for sure. But what would the movie be called? This one was called Haunted Halloween. The thing I kind of hated, is there was new characters in Goosebumps 2. I wanted the OG characters like Zach, Hannah, and the funny one, Chuck. Yeah, that's what I didn't like about Goosebumps 2 as well, is the way that they got rid of the original characters from the first movie, like Zach, Hannah, and Chuck, and basically replaced them with these new characters. And also, did you see the trailer for Goosebumps 2? Oh my goodness, let me just say, it did not feel like an actual movie. The way they made the trailer look for the second movie, it felt like a fan-made movie, and it felt fan-made in some sort of way. And the way the trailer looked, it just seemed fan-made. Okay, so let me let me bring up my camera so you guys can see my face and show you guys the trailer that I'm talking about. And you guys could see you guys could see, in my opinion, why I thought it was fan-made. Hold on, let me find the trailer. Oh yeah, this is the trailer right here. Alright. Bring up my camera.
Alright, can you guys see my face? Hold on, let me bring it up. Can you guys see me? Can you guys see me? Alright, let me turn off the light and play this for you guys. This is the trailer that I'm talking about. Hold on. I turned it down the brightness. Let me test that out. Okay, you guys are able to see it. It's the Goosebumps 2 official trailer. I'm not going to show too much, but I'm going to show you guys a little bit so you guys could know what I mean. So basically, I'll put the link in the chat. But basically, after watching that Goosebumps 2 trailer, it's titled Goosebumps 2 Official Trailer HD, and this was posted 2 years ago, and it was posted on June 11th, 2018. But literally, after watching that trailer, it looks like a fake trailer. It basically looks like Goosebumps 1 and it combined. That's how bad the official trailer looked. It looked like Goosebumps 1 and it combined. You know that movie It with Pennywise? But yeah, it looks like Goosebumps 1 and it combined. But yeah, the trailer basically looked fake. Completely fake. And basically when I saw that trailer that was posted by Sony, when I saw that official trailer, I was like, this looks fake. Is this supposed to be a real movie? This freaking looks fake. It basically looks like the first Goosebumps and it combined into one trailer. It basically looks like Goosebumps 1 and it combined. Like, this can't be real. This looks fake. And as soon as the movie came out, it basically turned out it was real. Like, basically, the way the trailer looked, it basically looks fake. That basically tells you that whoever they hired to edit this trailer to put it together did not do a very good job. And that person that they hired, in my opinion, no offense, but I think they shouldn't have hired him at all. Like, in my opinion, I think they should hire people that have experience. People that basically know what they're doing. Basically, people that know how to edit, like, that literally had experience. I think they should have hired someone like that to edit the trailer. Not someone that doesn't know what they're doing, that probably has not edited in their entire lives. Like, this is their first time editing something. But seriously, that trailer looked bad. It looked fan-made. It looked fake. But yeah, I thought the movie was basically fake. It didn't look legit. But it turned out the movie was actually real. But it was just the trailer that looked fake. But anyways, I miss Zach, Hannah, and Chuck, the original cast from the first movie. I wonder what happened to them, because they were still around for Goosebumps 1 and they survived all of that. You know, since they got a new cast in Goosebumps 2, what I was hoping to see was, even though they were not in the movie, I was still hoping that their names were going to be mentioned. Like, they were going to actually tell us what actually happened to them. And when Arl Stein had a scene in the movie when they when we saw R.L. Stein in Goosebumps 2, when he basically figured out what was happening, he was like, oh shit, oh no. I literally thought R.L. Stein was going to mention Zach, Hannah, and Chuck, like the original cast. Like, something like this. Oh no, oh no. It's happening again. It's happening. And then when R.L. Stein sees the new cast, when he finds out who was the one who opened the book, who was the one that released the monsters, I thought R.L. Stein was going to say like something like, "This is not the first time this happened. The last time this happened, I was with these group of kids, Zach, my daughter Hannah, and Chuck." And they basically released the monsters, and this is not the first time this happened. It happened with these group of kids that I've been with, and some kind of like something like that, like where I thought literally R.L. Stein was going to mention Zach or Hannah's name, like, or I thought in one of the scenes they were going to actually mention Zach or Hannah's name, but I just find it weird that they did not mention their names at all, like they were not mentioned in the movie. Like, I would have still loved to hear what actually happened to them. Like, did they, after what happened in the first movie, did they actually move out of town because did they like move out of town to live their own lives because they don't want like the same thing to happen anymore? They don't want to go through that again, so they moved out of town. That now they're in college and et cetera, et cetera. Like, did they go to college? Did they move out of town? Did they start their own lives? Like, what actually happened to Zach, Hannah, and Chuck? But it was so weird that they did not mention their names at all in the second movie, and it was so weird that we did not get to see them in the second movie. And still, it was just weird seeing like these new casts. Geez, you look a lot younger than I thought you were. Your voice is super deep. How old did you think I was? Okay. So I had a couple friends that when they saw the way I look, when they saw my face, I had a couple friends that literally thought I was around 19, and I had a couple friends that literally thought I was basically 17. And when I told them my age, they were like, no, for real? I was like, yeah, for real. But yeah, I'm 23 years old, but still, I had a couple friends that thought I was a lot younger. And, like, let me be honest with you guys, this literally happened in Las Vegas. Like, when I went to Las Vegas, and I was playing, like, the casino, like I was at the casino playing those little machines. I was playing like a couple like Wheel of Fortune, and I was playing that Walking Dead slot machine. And literally, when the ladies walked up to me, because usually the ladies will walk up next to you to ask you if when you're playing the slot machines. Normally, the ladies will walk up next to you to ask you if you want to like a drink, if you want to like a beer, a margarita, like alcohol, you know, because when you're at Las Vegas, or basically when you're at a casino and you're playing the slot machines, there will be a couple ladies that will walk up next to you to ask you if you want a drink. And there was a couple times where I ended up getting carded. Like, they had asked for my ID to make sure if I was like actual 21 or up. They wanted to make sure if I was like legit 23. So I showed them my ID, and they were like, okay, so what alcohol you want? And then I let them know. But yeah, they checked my ID, and then they literally saw my date of birth, and now they literally know that I'm legit 23 because it clarified it on my ID. But yeah, literally the ladies literally thought I was not 21 or older. They literally thought I was not 23 because I have a young face. and they literally thought I was around like 17 or 19 years old. But yeah, they thought I was young. But yeah, I guess that means I aged pretty well. I have a really young face. Like that basically tells you that if I end up turning 30 years old or 40 years old, I'm probably gonna still young. Yeah, look young. Depends, but 23, because I've seen a couple people that are like the same age as me, but they have a beard and they have like literally look older. But with me, I have my face still looks the same. And I'll be honest with you guys. If you look at like how I look when I was like a teenager, I literally look the same how I was when I was a teenager. Like it's like I never aged at all. Is that a good thing or is that a bad thing that I still look like I was like how I was when I was a teenager? It's like I didn't age at all. And it's pretty weird because when I was around 17 and I was around 18 and I was like when I was like 17, 18 and 19 or I never had a mustache. And it's weird because my cousin grew a little beard, a full-on beard. He grew a beard when he was around like I think he was around like 15 to like I think he was around 15, 17 when he grew it. But yeah, he grew a beard. And I gotta say, he grew facial hair first than me. But yeah, I didn't start growing a mustache and goatee until when I was around like 20, 21. But it's weird how my facial hair didn't come in until later on. And now as 23 years old, I'm finally getting a sideburns. Like the sideburns are starting to kick in, so the beard is starting to kick in. But it's kind of weird that I'm barely getting facial hair. I don't know if it's because if I'm young, but okay, let me show you guys. I think it's because I'm skinny, and I think it's because the reason why like people that are 23 look older than me is because they're more buff and they have like muscle. But I think since I'm skinny, that's probably the reason why I'm not really aging. That's probably why I still look the same when I was a teenager. Who knows? But maybe you don't really age that well when you're like really skinny like me. I don't know if it has something to do with me being skinny, but I still look the same how I was a teen. Which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm probably gonna check to see how if I'm healthy, because sometimes sometimes I have trouble breathing. R.L. Stein wasn't even in Goosebumps as much. Yeah, and I think it's because since basically what happened in the first movie, R.L. Stein didn't want to like go through that again. Like like in the first movie, the monsters basically escaped his book, and basically the monsters were like causing chaos in the world. So basically, R.L. Stein had to basically get the monsters back to their book, back to where they came from. So basically, after him going through all that, I could understand why he moved out of town. So basically, that's why he wasn't in Goosebumps 2 that much, is because basically what happened in the first movie. So basically, in the second movie, they had him move out of town. So they had him move out of town, forgetting about all of that. So R.L. Stein wanted to live his normal life. He wanted to go out of town to live his normal life. And basically, what drew him to go back to his hometown, or to go back to the original place where the first movie came from, what basically drew him there was basically he probably heard on the news that monsters were causing chaos, or he probably saw in the news that something happened, and he knew what was happening, and that's probably why he came back, so that way he could fix things. But yeah, he was probably not in the second movie that much because he probably moved out of town, and when he made a return in the second movie, that's when he basically arrived to
the place, he came back, which he probably didn't want to come back. Oh, yeah. R.L. Stein wasn't even in Goosebumps 2 as much. Oh, and to mention the fact that the town in Goosebumps 2 is different than the first, if you didn't notice that. Oh, I did not notice that. Yeah, I probably wasn't paying attention. I'll probably have to watch it again. I think it's still on Netflix. They might have taken it off, but I'll probably have to check. But yeah, the Goosebumps. Last I checked, the Goosebumps movie were on Netflix. I'll probably have to check. So if it is still on Netflix, I'll rewatch them. All right, I'm probably gonna like end the stream off here. I'm probably gonna end it off here. It's getting pretty late, so I'll chat with you guys later. All right. Alrighty guys, I'm going to end off the video here. I hope you guys liked the video. Comment below. Don't forget to subscribe for more, turn on notifications. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. See you, Foxy. See you, everyone.